This video, my first of the new year, is going to be about QPRs, queer platonic relationships. It is a relationship that you have that is kind of like in a gray area. It's like it's between like a friendship and a romantic relationship, but it doesn't have any boundaries or labels in terms of like sexual orientation or identity. Basically, you could be straight and be in a QPR. Also, it doesn't mean you two are necessarily physical. Some instances, there's some physicality, hand-holding, spooning, sleeping together, and then some you do have sex and some you don't, but you don't have to have that physical aspect. I'm not talking about feelings like, ooh, like I want to date you, but at the same time, I'm not talking about not giving you a Valentine. Does that make sense? For the QPRs I'm going to talk to you about today, I had two, and their names are, by my character book names, Taylor and Krista with a C. Why I'm talking about this now is because I recently reconnected with both of these chicks. So Krista with a C, I basically hadn't seen her in a decade. And in this story, Krista with a C completely uninvited me to her wedding when she got married, like sometime 10 years ago, I don't even know. I was uninvited to the wedding due to conflicts of this relationship. You know, if I was there, it was not going to be great for her. In terms of, I guess, her saying I do. Me, I mean, I wasn't gonna like sit there and like object, although I was probably gonna think it, but I wouldn't do that. That action by her to like uninvite me to the wedding was very, very, very hurtful, and it sucked. I don't think we talked for maybe like 4 or 5 years. I don't know. I feel like we always did talk though, like here and there, but nothing ever like came. No like real conversation. Basically, when we met up, oh my God, like sight for sore eyes. I realized like how much I missed Krista with a C, you know, and how much like this like person meant to me. And I was so sad about like having to like leave. Make this gay. This is a little gay, but she just like re-energized my soul. That's the best way I could describe it. I just know that being around her made me happy. And she's in a new relationship now, and I'm happy for her, and I think the dude is great, and you know, I wouldn't like not be in a throuple with them, but like I also probably won't be crossing swords with him. He's a cute guy, just like, you know, it's weird, like what are you doing to my girlfriend? I'm gonna shift into Taylor. The video I made, and I'll link it below, like years ago, was about Taylor, I believe, and basically when I filmed that video, I was not speaking to Taylor. I basically cut her out of my life, and she respected my wishes, and she didn't try to reach out to me again. And the reason that I cut her off, and I think I say this in the QPR video, is because her and I likewise had a very intense relationship. We fought so much about things we didn't like need to fight about because we didn't have the QPR label, in my opinion at least. If we knew what a queer platonic relationship was, I feel strongly that we would have never stopped talking. I would have never been like, you're a shitty fucking person, get out of my life. Basically, to label the labelless, we would have been okay. I reached out to her. I would like to say it was hard. It wasn't. It was probably one of the easiest things I ever did because I don't know. While these very intense relationships were just that, intense, like it could be emotionally draining at times, it could be sad at times, and it's like having an actual relationship, okay? Like it really was not, we'll get to it. At the same point, all the good stuff, I can't not have these two women in my life. That's a wrap. That's what I learned over the years. I have not been in a healthy relationship and had my QPR relationships. It's never happened. I cheated on my ex with both Taylor and Krista with a C. Multiple times. Okay, no, that's fucked up. So sorry. I regret cheating. It's been 10 years since I've cheated. We'll never do it again. Oh, like both these chicks. Thank you, ladies. I really enjoy the gay parts of you. Where we're at for both relationships is just communication, no expectations, and frankly, shit could change in a day. Like I could wake up tomorrow and Taylor could be at my doorstep being like, I love you, and then I'd be like, I'm sorry, what? And I may be like, you need to go home, or I may be like, whoa, I love you too. I don't fucking know what tomorrow holds. Same thing for Krista with the C. Yeah, I'm like playing. Like, they can both show up right now and I will live in a throuple with the two of them. Ooh. And where will my new girlfriend sleep? I am not going to be in a relationship with somebody new who is going to make me feel bad about these relationships. I'm going to respect my new relationship, but I'm not going to limit anything ever again. Like, I can control myself, you know, we're not going to get shit-faced and start making out. I mean, if we do, that's fine while I'm single. I'm also not going to say no to lap dances as long as I'm single. And I'm not going to say no to lap dances if I have me and my new relationship in the same room. Like, lap dance is totally chill. Making out, probably not so much, but unless she's down, which in this healthy relationship story, she's totally down. Like, I wasn't jealous of the relationship that Krista with a C was in because I sort of looked at her as never being available, ever. So, like, why am I going to even waste, like, a dime of feelings on this chick? You know what I mean? Like, she was in a relationship since she was, like, I don't know, like, a fucking teenager, and she's marrying this dude, the same fucking dude. And so, like, she was never available at all. I went to Taylor's wedding and I went to see if she was actually going to get married. To be completely honest, I had to like go see it with my own eyes. You know, she even offered to let me sleep over. And that to me was like crossing the line in, like, I couldn't do that. Like, I couldn't do that. I felt like I was disrespecting like the sanctity of marriage. I felt like I would be disrespecting him, and I didn't even know him. I shit you not, I don't know him. All these years of like having this bizarre relationship obviously meant zero to her, so it's okay. Like, let the girl go. And it was nice. It was like, bam, okay, we're good then. Like, you just got married and we could go back to being like normal, which we never were. But anyways, without further ado, I'm gonna tell you the 15 signs you're in a QPR, and then you can click the link below if you want to go read in more in depth QPR. So number 1, you're excited about spending time with them. Okay, that's like a given though for like anybody. 2, you often wonder if that was too much. Basically sharing your deepest thoughts and fears, and is it like, are you oversharing? And yeah, okay, I don't have any shame anymore, so there's that. 3, they get you when no one else does. Actually true, both these chicks, they just get me. 4, there's no awkward silence ever. This is true. I don't have awkward silence with the two of them. And the awkward silence that occurs is because somebody that's in the room says something and we either like connect on what that issue is, like, or it takes us back to like a time when we're like, oh shit, yeah, I remember that night off. You complete each other's sentences. There's slight jealousy when they're talking about another friend. And they're jealous when you mention someone else too. I wouldn't say jealousy, but because that's like a strong word, but more like who the fuck is this person? Like, why are they, no. 7, you feel complete with them. That's a big one. I just know that when I'm with her and I am in the same room as her, like, I don't need like my phone. Like, I don't need my phone. Being with her by myself and like sitting there watching TV is like enough for me. That's a little gay. Not sad. Okay. 8, other people voice their suspicions about your relationship. They may tell you it's unhealthy. They may call you out for having a crush on each other, or for hiding your true feelings. And that's because most people don't understand the kind of bond you share simply because it's a rarity. Facts. Facts on facts on facts. Number 8 is straight up like, yes. 9, when you see their name on screen, you get all giddy. Giddy is a strong word, but like, I will stop what I'm doing if they call first. Because no matter what we talk about, we could talk about like a cheeseburger, or we could talk about like somebody like dying. Like, that person on the other end of that phone is going to make me feel better in some type of way than anyone I'm currently around right now. 10, they already know how you feel, so there's no need for you to explain. Instead of looking for the right words for the best way to express how you feel, they already know. It feels so good to have someone who knows how you feel without even saying a single word. And even when you're confused and you're not sure how you feel about something, when they put it into words, it makes sense instantly. Yeah, you guys should get a QPR. 11, everything seems better when you're with them. Yeah. 12, when something happens, they're the first person that comes to mind, whether it's a good or bad thing. Literally what I just said. 13, weird nicknames. Okay, so yeah, that's pretty. Those nicknames mean something to both of you, but to everyone else, they're just, well, weird. Yep, I will say that. 14, no, you dress alike without even trying. That's a no, the very negative thing. Although me and Taylor did wear a lot of hoodies back in the day. 15, they know what you need even better than you do. Depends. And you can have healthy queer platonic relationships that do not interfere with your actual relationships. I certainly cannot speak to that because I've not experienced having a healthy relationship. So there's that. One day it will happen, because I'll tell you right now, I'm not letting these chicks go. Not happening. I had a shit relationship that it was like the shittiest relationship I've ever been in, with my ex, and the breakup was absolutely terrible. And the emotional level that I was at was like, there's like sad, I was like bam sad, like, and what did I need to like jumpstart my heart in this story is like the complete opposite. And the only people besides yourself, which sometimes when you're that low, you need help coming up, the only people that can bring me back up, like my friends can make me less sad and they can make me happy, but my QPRs, I mean, talk about like an instant high. Like, equate them to cocaine, okay? You snort cocaine and bam, you're fucking lit, right? All the coke we do, right? And it's like, bam. Literally, that's what it's like with my QPRs. Our relationship and resuscitating it brought me from down here to, and automatically, it's like you could breathe, I could breathe again. I was like everything's gonna be okay. And like, their existence and making myself happy by having them in my life makes me able to have a happier life as my, like, for myself. And I guess that's what people call best friends, right? Yeah. But it's different. It's very different. I love both of you very, very much, and I can't wait to see you guys again. And that's all I gotta say. We're done.